What's going on, folks? See if I can get you set up right here. I ain't got the map going yet, but I tell you what, I'm just going to place you right here. Oh shit, it looks like I'm going to have to hold it. But anyways, guys, I've been off for a week. Man, I tell you what, I fell into some things. I had to come home early the last weekend I think it was. I lost my license out here somewhere. Truth be told, they're probably in the truck floating around. But I looked and I couldn't find my license. So I decided to go home and get my license on Monday. Only to discover Monday, DMV is closed. So I had to go Tuesday. And then Tuesday, I had to be home for the week. And I couldn't really find a good load that could take me out and get me back pretty quick. So I took a short hop on Wednesday. I went and picked up a load in Chattanooga and went down to Birmingham, and Birmingham right back home that night and made a nice little penny on that. And then I sat at home until today. Well, it's Tuesday. I didn't really sit at home, guys. I had something this weekend I had to go do. The wife wanted to go do this. We've had tickets now for 6 months maybe. So hold on, got a guy pulling out. Make sure he ain't gonna take my hood. He's good, he's good, he's good. Yeah, we had something to do. Check this out.
She's cutting shawls, hair tall, Dixie laying out, all you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, she's everything that's good for you. I said she's everything that's good for you. Yeah, she's so Georgia. Thank y'all so much. My name is John Langston. I'm having a blast up here. I love y'all. We'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all so much. Y'all give it up for the peace speakers coming out. Y'all give it up for my boy Chase Ross coming out.
Yeah, you be my sunny day. I'll be your shade. You be my honeysuckle. I'll be your honeybee. Girl, just close your eyes. Hey, if you want it, then I'm gonna, girl, I hope you're gonna want it tonight. If you want it, then I'm gonna, girl, I hope you're gonna want it all night. Gonna wanna get a little closer. Gonna wanna slide it on over. You're gonna wanna go out where there ain't nobody around. Let your long hair get to falling down. Let your ring. Jumping and singing Marshall Tucker. We were falling in love with a sweetheart of summer. We hopped right up into the cab of my truck and said, fire it up. Let's go! Texas, Mr. Chris Locke. All the small things, drinking, true things, I'll take one lift, your ride, best trip. I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, coming soon. YouTube. We'll say Chris Locke and the electric guitar. Same thing, make sure we know it. From Valencia, Venezuela, Mr. Jonathan Suki.
Circuit electric guitar. Good job, buddy. Touching hands, reaching out, touching me. Yeah, let's go. I'm touching you. Let's hear it. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. Ba ba ba. Let's hear the comments on the bass guitar. Get stuck, get to the mountain till the sun comes out. Made a deal with the mountain. Don't put some overtime. We got all night. Really said let's roll. Really said let's ride. Really said let's roll. The good news, the good times we girl, we can rub it up right. Till we overheat. Just forget about the time, get your lips on mine, gotta kiss you, get to know your smile. On your mark, you said, ready, set, let's roll. Ready, set, let's ride. Get your little fine ass on the step, shimmy up inside. It's like a girl by my side, girl. The luckiest time where I can rock your life. We can roll down, fall down, cruise around, get started. Get to the mountain till the sun comes out. Made a deal with the mountain moon. Gonna put in some overtime, we got all night. Ready, set, let's ready, set, let's ready, set, let's roll.
Then I got to do this. So needless to say, I had a pretty eventful week, even though I didn't turn no freight other than 363 miles down to Birmingham and back to back home. But had a pretty eventful week. Sprang a water leak, and man, I tell you what, that leak, I fixed that leak last year, and the male, the male fitting, it's brass or metal one anyway, but it's lead free, and it cracked in the, yeah, I put the picture in there. The metal piece cracked, so I had to dig it back up, and I called my best friend. He's a plumber in the tri-state area here in at home, and he came over. He said, dig it up, take a picture, and I grab what we need, and I come over. He showed up about 8 o'clock. And I climbed down in the hole. That hole was about 3 foot deep. And let me tell you, if I could do that at least every weekend for about 2 months, you want to talk about being in shape? I'd be in shape. But at the concert, man, we went to the concert. Another thing of talking about being in shape. Went to the concert, and we got there about 3 o'clock. The gates started open. It was opening at 5. So we got parked and got way up in front of the line. Well, there's a couple hundred people back, but we was near the front, but we still sat there, and it's like 90 degrees, no shade. Oh my God. I was sweating. I was sweating bad. Luckily I didn't get sunburn or anything like that, but I did sweat about 5 gallons of water, or sweat, pretty sure. By the time we got to the front of the line, I had a headache. And I don't ever get a headache, but I guess I sweat so much, I got a headache. But anyway, we got into the show, and we took our chairs with us. We brought some fold-out chairs, and we got a good spot. And we sat there, and I went to the beer tent and got me and the wife. I got her one of those lemonade drinks or whatever with alcohol in it, and I got me a 24-ounce Miller. And I'm not a Miller drinker, but it was pretty good beer. It's all right. I don't drink Miller because it's always giving me a headache. I drink Miller and I get a headache later. But I thought, screw it. I've already got a headache. I won't get Miller. Mainly because that's all they had. It was just a Miller tent. So we came back. We drank half of our drinks, and then the wife said, "I'm bored. We got to go. Let's go do something." And by this time, there's some guys starting to come on stage. John Langston, the Peach Pickers, their DJ played a little bit, and then Chase Rice came on, and then Luke Bryan, and the last video I started to record was one of Luke Bryan's songs, and my phone went dead. My phone just went on. Nope, wasn't having it. But yeah, seeing Luke Bryan in person, man, and dude, I mean, I couldn't get pictures because my phone was dead, but we played on other people's bladder. So we was at the stage. We was probably about 20 foot from the stage. But as the night progressed, people's bladders forced him to leave. And we held our pee. Moved up. We moved up. By the time it was over with, I had 7 heads in front of me and then a stage. So Luke Bryan was about 10 foot away. Man can put on a show. A lot of people says, "Oh, well, he ain't country." Oh, well, a lot of stuff ain't country today, considering country 10 years ago, or 10 years ago country versus 20 years ago, or 20 years ago versus 30 years ago. You know, everybody says Luke Bryan ain't country, but I don't care who you talking about in country. Even Eric Church. Eric Church is my favorite country music star. Eric Church is nothing like, say, Vince Gill or Hank Williams Jr. But at the same time, Vince Gill or Travis Tritt or Hank Jr. is nothing like Hank Sr. You know what I'm saying? Every decade or so, country changes. So it's not the same as it was 10 years ago versus 20 years ago versus 30 years ago. I mean, shoot. You want to talk about real country? Let's talk about Marty Robbins. Now, let's talk about real country. Now, that's real country to me, Marty Robbins. So, with all that being said, Luke Bryan put on a hell of a show. And if you get a chance to go see Luke Bryan, go see him. He's one hell of a damn performer. And, yeah, get your butt to near the stage and you will be consumed by women, girls. Yes, it was me, my wife, and a shit ton of women. And, man, we had a good time. We held our pee, and I think I about busted my bladder. Same with the wife, because she, you know, Luke Bryan came on, we had to pee, and she said, "We ain't losing our spots." I turned around behind us, and there's a sea of people, and I said, "Yeah, no, we better hold it." She said, "All right, well, I'm good." I said, "Well, I think I'm good. I'll whop that pee on the ground when the lights go out if need be." And anyway, we held it for another hour and a half. And then when we left, we finally, about 2 songs to the end, we decided to leave. And we got out of the crowd of people around the stage, and a lady that was working the concert, I asked her, I said, "Where's the porta potties out, the porta johns?" And she said, "Oh, they're back over there next where that truck is." They had a Z71 sitting on top of a trailer, and it just happened to be about 300 yards away. And I said, "Are you kidding me?" Anyway, we start over there. We get there. Luckily, there's no line. I mean, they got probably 200 porta johns, porta potties. This event that was sold out is 20,000 people in a field. It's called the Farm Tour, and 20,000 people in a cornfield or a hayfield. So we got to the porta johns. I go in, and right as I shut the door, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this is kind of candid, but I shut the door and I about peed on myself. I think this little bit came out. Shut the door and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I unzipped, and I stepped up and released. Man, I think I peed out a gallon. I ain't had that happen since I first started driving the truck back in 2000. 2001 when I came OTR. I about peed on myself one time because I couldn't hold my bladder. That's the first time since then I've about peed myself. So, it was fun. And then we came home the next day, and then I got the rest of the workout. Not to mention where we parked at was about a mile to the gate. So we got about a good 5-mile walk in versus all the stuff we done there. And then the next day I went home and we dug up the water line at the house. But dug that up, got it fixed. Now it's just an open hole. I didn't fill it back in yet. I'm gonna wait till I get back home. I'm gonna let it all dry out real good. I'm gonna let it dry out real good. So this weekend or possibly next week sometime I go home, I'll fill in the hole and get some more workout. Shovel on that dirt. Anyways, guys, we're back in the saddle. I'll see if I can come up with something creative with you. Sorry I hadn't really done anything lately, but you know, doing the My Greatest Trucking Vlog daily for the last nearly 2 months, if not over 2 months, I kind of got burned out. You know what I'm saying? I got to the point I didn't know if I was coming or going. You know, I was full video mode every single day, and that consumes a lot of time. So running the truck, running the business, and running the vlog every day, I really just got burnt out, man. And I was just like, the hell with this shit. I got to slow down. Anyways, guys, we're back at it. Catch you soon. See you. Bye.